Hello everyone and welcome to Yoga by Missy. Today's practice we're going to focus on working the arms and the legs. All you're going to be needing is a yoga mat and yourself. Let's begin. Today I have the lovely assistant Mhysa with me, and she's going to be helping us with our practice today. Alright, so starting in a seated position, hands on the knees, lift your chin up a little bit and take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it all out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Working the arms, inhale, arms up, exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do a couple more. Inhale, arms up, opening the chest, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. Putting the right arm down, lift the left arm up overhead for a side stretch. And release back to center, and we'll switch over to the other side. Inhale, arm up, really breathing into that side body. And back to center. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, twist to your right, looking over your right shoulder. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, spine long. And exhale, twisting to the other side. And back to center. We're going to move over to our hands and knees for a tabletop position. Knees underneath hips, wrists underneath shoulder. We're going to do some cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Coming to neutral spine, walk the hands forward and drop the chest to the floor for puppy pose. You can also rest on your elbows. I find that helps me in this position. Knees underneath hips, spine long. And walking all the way back to our child's pose. Finding center here. Come to tabletop. We're going to do a quick wrist stretch so you can sit on your bum if you'd like. So one hand pushing the wrist up, and then flipping it, pushing the wrist down. Gently, of course, switching hands, pushing into that palm, and then flipping and pushing on the back of your hand. And go ahead and give your wrists a nice little roll. And we'll come back to our tabletop. Tuck your toes, spread the fingers wide, push that bum right up to the sky for our first down dog. Bending the knees, look up and down, nodding your head up and down. Maybe walking out the feet, pressing one heel in and bending the opposite knee, alternating the feet to stretch out the calves and the hamstrings. Come forward into plank, feeling the core, chaturanga, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, baby cobra, gentle arch in the spine. Exhale, down. Push into the hands and go all the way back to our child's pose. Coming forward to tabletop, tenting the fingers. We're going to bring the left leg between the hands for a low lunge. Bring the left arm up to the sky for a twist, and then lift the body up so the arms are out, horizontal. Inhale, come forward, untwist, exhale, hands to heart, and release the hands back to the floor. Putting the left leg back, we're going to switch to the other side. Right foot between the hands, right arm up to the sky. Lifting the torso, arms in a T. Inhale, arms up, face forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. Moving the leg back. Tuck the toes, push the bum up to the sky for downward dog. Really getting comfortable in this position, widening the fingers and grounding the hands. Come forward into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Pushing into the hands. Coming to tabletop. Bring the left foot forward for low lunge. And inhale, coming up. And we're going to take both arms and rotate them forward, back, and around, a big circle. Doing just the left arm forward, feeling the shoulder, and switch. Right arm, and reverse. And we'll do the reverse on the other side. So left arm, big circles. Grounding the hands by the feet. Bring the left arm inside the foot. Ground that hand. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Lifting up, arms at a T. Still in the low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands grounded. Bring the left foot back. Push back into child's pose. Noticing how your shoulders feel here, bringing them away from the ears. Come forward into tabletop. And we're going to do the right leg between the hands. Inhale, up. We're going to do both arms coming forward and around in a big circle. Should be the opposite direction of when we started the other side. Now we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, so making cactus arms. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Arms up. Exhale, squeeze. Really leaning into that low lunge. And release. Coming onto both knees and coming down to child's pose. Clasp both hands behind your back. Raise your arms up to the sky. If you'd like a better challenge, you can outturn your wrists to feel a deeper stretch. Knowing your limit in your shoulders. Okay. Bringing the arms back. When you bring them back, lift the chest. Sitting on our heels. Going to come forward into that tabletop. We're going to chaturanga, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Walking the hands wider than the mat. Bring your elbows into a push-up position, but only lift your chest. So pushing into the hands, lift the chest. And then drop the left shoulder down to the floor, looking towards your right. For a shoulder dip on the left side. Come back to center. Lifting up, we're going to switch to that other side. So the right shoulder down, head looking to the left. and back to center. Bring your hands behind your back, clasping. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. We're going to do a few more of these. So inhale, using your arms to pull your chest up, and release. Let's bring the legs up with us as well. Release. Let's do one more. Holding the chest and the legs up. And release. Tucking the toes, pushing into the hands. We're going to bring the elbows to the ground, clasping the hands together and tucking those toes and pushing the bum up to the sky. This pose is called Dolphin. It's much like downward dog, except for on your elbows instead of your hands. And if this pose is too much for you, you can always do a regular downward dog instead. Knees down, child's pose. Really lengthening those arms out in front of you. All right, we're going to come back into that dolphin pose, but this time we're going to do one-legged. So if you feel more comfortable doing downward dog with the one leg, go ahead and do that. So coming forward, left leg up to the sky. And then bringing the knee into the chest. Knee to the left elbow. For our pigeon pose, making sure the back leg is centered and straight behind you. Now you can stay here on your hands, or you can look behind you, bending the knee and grabbing that foot for mermaid pose. And releasing that foot if you had it held. Pushing your weight into your hands, bring that leg back, coming into a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pushing back into our child's pose. Taking a short rest here before we go to the other side. If you were doing dolphin, clasp the hands together on your elbows. Otherwise, push the bum up to the sky. We're going to do the other leg, so right leg up to the sky, nice and long. Feeling the balance of the body. Bringing that knee into the chest to come into our pigeon pose on the other side. Pressing into the hands, chin up, chest open. If you'd like to do mermaid on this side, go ahead and bend that knee and grab that foot. Keeping the right hand grounded. Releasing the foot. Pressing into the hands. Bring that right leg back to our tabletop and back to child's pose. If you'd like, you can walk your knees a little wider for a deeper stretch in the hips. Coming forward and sitting on your bum. We're going to move to the center of our mat. For me, that's by lifting the cat in front of me. And we're going to do boat pose, if my cat allows it. You want to be balancing on your tailbone. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but bringing the knees up, feet pointed, arms stretched out in front of you. Strong core here. And hug those knees into the chest. Gonna roll back onto our mat, getting to a comfortable spot on our back, knees bent. We're going to do a couple of bridge lifts. So inhale, lift the hips. Pushing the pelvis up, and exhale down. Inhale, hips up, hold here, and exhale, holding the position. And release. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Go ahead and reach for your big toes up above you for a little happy baby. If you'd like, you can add a rock here. I usually do, but I have a cat on my chest and she is very fascinated with this pose today. Breathing through the tension in our legs and stretching the legs out long above you. And then bringing the knees to a T. We're going to bring the knees over to the left side for a supine twist. Arms out, long beside you, or in cactus arms, looking over your right shoulder. Breathing through this posture and allowing your spine to relax. Bring the knees back to center. I'm going to switch to the other side. Knees to the right, looking over your left shoulder. Finding relief in this pose and relaxation. Knees back to center. Go ahead and stretch the legs out long in front of you and bring your arms to your side. Before we do our Shavasana, let's do a couple of ankle rolls. So rolling in, out, and together, and then switching directions. Then softening, allowing your legs to sink into the ground, allowing your arms to be heavy and relaxed, allowing our bodies this short moment of rest to recover. Adding some small movements back to the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, or petting the cat laying on your chest like I am, if you have a cat with you today. And rolling over onto one side to come up to a seated position. Before we close, let's do a short little neck stretch. So one arm up over the head, bringing the ear to the shoulder, opposite arm out long. Coming to center, giving a cleansing breath before switching to the other side. Ear to shoulder, opposite arm out long. And back to center. And do 3 big closing breaths together. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale, collecting all the energy and bringing your hands to your forehead, giving yourself appreciation for taking time out of your day to do some good for your body. Hands to heart. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave it a like and subscribe for more content. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.